Finally, we can consider the case where the pi assigned to individual I ends up falling above the intersection of the magenta and the blue curves. In that case, the individual would incur a fixed charge of pi times yi bar, and then a negative variable charge equal to the area underneath the blue curve between y star and yi bar. The amount we need the individual to pay in order for us to pay for the public good is pi times y star, which is equal to the area E plus F plus G. But the amount she actually pays under the mechanism is the area E plus F plus G plus H, because her fixed charge is pi times yi bar, and her variable charge is negative and is equal to the area underneath the blue curve between y star and yi bar. We know we'll cover the cost of the public good if everyone pays pi times y star. This is because the sum of the pi's is equal to marginal cost. We see in panel A that an individual whose pi falls below the intersection of the magenta and the blue lines will pay an area D greater than pi times y star. And we see in panel C that if pi falls above the intersection, the individual will pay an area H greater than pi times y star. Only in the special case where pi falls right at the intersection of the magenta and blue lines, as in panel B, does the individual pay exactly pi times y star. Unless we just happen to assign all the pi's to lie at the intersections of the magenta and the blue curves, we'll therefore raise more money under this mechanism than what is necessary for us to finance the public good y star. Within the area of mechanism design, this is actually considered a problem, because the question now arises of what you should do with the excess revenue. If you distribute it back to the individuals in some lump sum way, the income effects that are caused by this might cause demand curves to shift, which then means that other demand curves should be reported in order for us to determine the appropriate y star. Thus we can't give the money back to the individuals in any lump sum way unless we can assume that there are no income effects with respect to the public goods. In other words, unless we assume that tastes are quasi-linear in the public good. Strictly speaking, the Groves-Clark mechanism can therefore implement an efficient level of the public good only in the case where tastes are quasi-linear over the public good.